On a quiet Sunday afternoon in Phoenix, Arizona, Sarah stood in the driveway of a house she didn't own anymore. She wasn't trespassing. She wasn't breaking down. She was just staring. The for sale sign was already planted into the gravel, perfectly straight, like it had been waiting for her to leave. 3 years ago, this place was supposed to be her finish line. Now it was a reminder. Sarah isn't irresponsible, that matters. She's 34, works in healthcare administration. Steady job, no wild spending. No gambling. She's the kind of person who tracks expenses in a notes app and checks her bank balance before ordering takeout. For years, she did everything America asked her to do. Went to school, got a stable job, paid rent on time, saved slowly. And like millions of Americans, she carried one dream quietly in her chest. I just want my own place. Not a mansion. Not luxury. Just a door she could close at night and call hers. Sarah isn't irresponsible, that matters. She's 34, works in healthcare administration. Steady job, no wild spending. No gambling. She's the kind of person who tracks expenses in a notes app and checks her bank balance before ordering takeout. For years, she did everything America asked her to do. Went to school, got a stable job, paid rent on time, saved slowly. And like millions of Americans, she carried one dream quietly in her chest. I just want my own place. Not a mansion. Not luxury. Just a door she could close at night and call hers. In 2020, something strange happened. Mortgage rates dropped. Really low. People on the news were saying words like, historic opportunity, once in a generation, don't miss this. Sarah wasn't chasing hype. But when she ran the numbers, for the first time in her life, they worked. Rent, rising every year, mortgage, suddenly manageable. Her loan officer smiled on the phone. You're approved. That word hit different. Approved. It felt like validation. The house wasn't big, 3 bedrooms, stucco walls, a small backyard that baked under the Arizona sun. But Sarah saw more than square footage. She saw Sunday mornings with coffee, a spare room that wasn't storage stability. She signed papers without fully understanding how fast life could change. Because nobody warns you. They just say, congratulations. What Sarah didn't know was that she wasn't just buying a house. She was stepping into a system quietly changing beneath her feet. Across the U.S., housing prices were climbing faster than wages. Investors were buying homes in bulk. Supply was tight, demand was wild, and then interest rates started moving. Slow at first, then fast. Sarah's mortgage wasn't fixed forever. Her payment crept up, then crept again. Groceries cost more. Gas wasn't cheap anymore. Insurance jumped. Nothing exploded. That's the scary part. It all happened slowly. She stopped saving. Then dipped into savings. Then used credit. Just this month. She told herself, it'll stabilize. America told her, the economy is strong, but her bank account told a different story. Here's the thing nobody likes to say out loud. Housing stress doesn't come from laziness, it comes from math. Mortgage rates doubled in a short time. Monthly payments jumped hundreds, sometimes thousands, of dollars. Sarah ran the numbers late at night. They didn't bend. They didn't care how hard she worked. She stopped inviting friends over. The house stopped feeling like a win. It felt like a responsibility she was failing. At night, she lay awake thinking, what if I get sick? What if work cuts hours? What if I miss one payment? Owning a home didn't bring peace. It brought constant calculation. And here's the part nobody expects. Sarah didn't lose the house because she was broke. She lost it because she was almost okay. Almost okay doesn't survive economic pressure. One evening, she sat at the kitchen counter with a calculator and a cold cup of coffee. She could keep pushing. Or she could step away before it crushed her completely. Selling felt like failure, but staying felt worse. So she called the realtor. Her voice cracked when she said it. I think it's time. Packing didn't take long. She hadn't made it home yet. No art on the walls. No memories layered into the space. Just boxes. The house echoed when she closed the door. That sound stuck with her. Sarah's story isn't rare. Millions of Americans are trapped between high prices, rising mortgage costs, stagnant wages, housing affordability is near historic lows. This isn't about bad choices, it's about timing and pressure, and systems that move faster than people. The real loss wasn't the house, it was trust. Trust that doing everything right leads somewhere safe. If this story feels close to home, literally or emotionally, share it with someone who's feeling the same pressure. And subscribe to Beyond the Money for stories about finance that don't talk down to you. And don't pretend everything's fine when it isn't. Sarah rents again now. She's calmer, sleeping better. Still saving slower, but wiser. She didn't fail the American dream. The rules just changed mid-game. And the hardest part? Nobody tells you until you're already inside.